reasons why I would love to move out of Puerto Rico and live in the U.S. and why I'm ashamed of being a Puerto Rican. First of all, let's start with important stuff. The economy is dropping by 12 to 15% every 10 years. So hypothetically speaking, the island of Puerto Rico in like 20 to 30 years in terms of poverty, it will be like Haiti. Yeah, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be here when it happens. I hate beaches. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate beaches, tropical climate. I hate trees. And I live in a tropical island, so literally that's everywhere. And I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it feels. I really don't. Some people are not for it. Some people just are not born to be in a tropical place or a place with trees. I honestly love the atmosphere of cities, and there's only one city in Puerto Rico. Only one. And it's super small. It's crazy. And I love how cities feel, I love looking at buildings, how buildings feel, that I can breathe. I feel like I can breathe there. Literally. And there's only one in the entire island. It's just the smallest shit I've ever seen. And I've been to the US 3 times. Also, personally for me, this is personal, but I had to say it. I love tattoos, piercings, etc. and body modifications. But in Puerto Rico, they still have a taboo because the island is so stagnant with an old mentality that it's just never going to go anywhere. Like, I've been to the US a couple of times and I've seen managers filled with tattoos on stores. And I wouldn't mind working on a store as long as I'm happy with my stuff, basically. In Puerto Rico, tattoos and piercings they have such, so big of a taboo that it's like if it was in the US in the 70s, people didn't accept those things. Like, up to the point that in Puerto Rico, you cannot have tattoos in like a store. You literally cannot have tattoos for Foot Locker or just a normal clothing store. And for example, even in fast food restaurants, you have to cover your tattoos. And there are some places, some stores, that even if you cover them, they don't hire you just because they don't want you to have tattoos. Just because below your clothes you have tattoos, they literally don't care if you cover them completely with like long sleeve shirts. They don't care. They just don't hire you. Another important thing, the laws in Puerto Rico are outdated, and the country's general technology is all outdated. The mentality of people, it's bad. People here in Puerto Rico, they are fine with what they have, but not with what they can potentially have. They don't realize their talent, That's my opinion, but yeah. Like, I've been to the US twice in my life, and I never felt the pressure of people upon myself because I'm different, right? Or I dress different, or I act different, right? In Puerto Rico, people literally look at you wrong. They say you look wrong because you don't look normal, because you look different, because you're unique. People tell you. I've gone to the US and I walked myself with my weird ass clothes, with my weird ass way of being, listening to my whatever it is, and I don't feel that pressure. They don't care because people mind their own business in the United States. Let's go to the opportunities. Opportunities in Puerto Rico are limited. So you can technically achieve your goals, but up to a certain limit. You cannot follow your goals and surpass them and be the best at them because there is a limit in the island that leaves you with the same mentality. You're fine with what you have and not what you can have. Like, trust me. Like, let's go to serious stuff. Like, that's important to a country. Like, let's talk about politically. Politically, Puerto Rico will never get anywhere. It will never see an agreement with what a country should do to fix problems, due to the fact that Puerto Rico is having like 6 to 8 political parties with all that have different mentalities, and they never agree with each other just because they're from a different party, meaning that nobody will ever agree on any simple or major topic, resulting on a never-ending problem. The country also has horrible handling of money. That's why the debt exists today, and it's impossible to get out of it. And it will be impossible to get out of it, considering there's billions of dollars of debt to a country whose economy is dropping substantially every year, and it's never going to get fixed. Let's be real. The country of Puerto Rico also depends a lot on the help of other countries. So if Puerto Rico stays alone and another country doesn't help us, literally, our poverty is going to be like Haiti in like 20 or 30 years. But the least important part of of this country, but it is still is the most important to me as a person. The traditions and culture are so hardcore here that literally everything is outdated. Like, people are not getting better as the years go by. They are stuck on the same boat for years and years. Like another important thing is that that's essential for the way of living, right? Is how horrible and outdated our power system is. Not only is the company that's behind all the power and and the light in Puerto Rico and stuff like that going bankrupt. I think it did went bankrupt. Literally, the new director of it literally said that our system of operating our power hasn't been used in the United States since the 70s. That's how outdated it is. Another thing that's essential for living and it's collapsing is water system. All the dams, the river dams are breaking. Once they break, I don't want to know the repercussions. Like, I don't want to know them. Same with the light, like, and all that stuff. Lastly, I have dreams of becoming a successful graphics designer, music producer, video editor, and photographer. I want to be all those things because they complement each other. You just have to be creative, and you have to know how to edit, whether it's pictures, videos, or music. And those three things are generally easy to me because I'm a natural at those things. I'm not the best, but those are things that I want to achieve. Being a independent graphic designer, independent music producer, independent video editor, independent photographer. And you can't do that in Puerto Rico because in Puerto Rico there is literally like no companies who would sign you as any of those professions, and you cannot be independent at those professions because I told you earlier, my bad, there are limits in this island. And it's sad to see because a lot of people don't want to move to fulfill, and they have to move to fulfill their dreams because the island is so limited. People like with the same career paths as me, people that are following the same career paths as me because I'm still studying, they have to move. They literally have to move. Luckily, I want to move, but I'm not gonna move until I graduate because it benefits me due to the fact that it's less expensive and I can have enough money to save to move by my own. But the point is, I aspire to make a difference. I aspire to be unique at my own realm. I aspire to be a unique music producer with my own style of beats. I aspire to be a unique graphic designer with my own style of designs. I aspire to be a unique music producer with my own style of music. I aspire to be basically my own style and everything that I want to do. Even if it's video editing and stuff like that and all that stuff too. I want to be unique at those things. I generally want to make a difference. That's my goal. It's not to have a family, not to have kids. It's not to be rich. I honestly I'm fine with living my own life alone. As long as I can work with the things that I want to do, with the things I love, and I can be independent at them and hopefully make a difference one day. Even if it's 3 people that know my work and I can motivate them to become something, or I can motivate them to for them to make their own ideas and create their own style because they saw my style of things. I'm happy with that. I wanna leave a mark after I die. That's all I want, and I can't do that here. And if you're Puerto Rican, you listen to this now and you're really mad, I don't know what to say. I literally tried to give every single opinion, every single fact with percentages, with numbers, about the economy, the political aspect, the culture, the people, and of course I put my personal things there. If after all of this long talk that I've been saying, through all of this that I've been saying, you still disagree with me, and you still think I have no reason to hate on my own blood in my own country, I'm sorry. You're a lost cause. And in 30 years, when this place is in a shithole, and I'm living a happy life, and I'm making money, even if it's a normal, average money, I don't care. I don't want to be rich. Again, I don't want to be rich. I just want to be a normal person living my own dreams. If I'm doing those things, and y'all are suffering here, you do you, bro. You suffer yourself. But I'm telling you, get out before it's late. Fulfill your dreams and exceed your dreams, even if you had to sacrifice being next to your family. Trust me, Everybody dies at one point in life. Is too short. You had to make sacrifices to achieve what you want and to be the best at what you do. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know. I want to see the comments. If people see this, I don't think people are gonna see it, but if people do, I hope I can touch on people and I hope I made a clear point of why I hate my own blood. I just hate it, bro. I just cannot say that I'm Puerto Rican. Like, when I see people that I don't know, like, on social media, I literally say I'm from like upper parts of Brooklyn, or say I'm from like Florida. Literally, because I'm ashamed. I don't know. I hope y'all understand me, bro.